Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from Foxborough. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Williams going to throw on the first play. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the RPO, quick toss to Burden. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big-time play for the Bears. 35 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 1st and 10. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Burden, the man on the move. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal. Throwing again, Williams. He's got his big tight end. Holston Lovely. Touchdown, Bears. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Gonna run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They're going. It's May. That's taken in. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Patriots first down.
At the 16-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's into the end zone. Alex Pierce. Touchdown, New England. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. He'll push forward for about a yard. Aaron Landry there on the tackle. They'll put Loveland in motion.
At the 20-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Williams to the left side into the hands of Moore. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
And it's third down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. Rolling right. Off he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They'll run on second down. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and
They'll throw here on third and short. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's first and 10.
yards. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. Down to the 10, and he will score. DJ Moore, touchdown Chicago.
Santos lining up for the extra point.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
play fake. It's May. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Gervon Dexter in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is May. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Chicago.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 21, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Look at the big guy rumble. And he's in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Bear. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 21-7 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Tyler Gordon there to make the tackle.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Again, it's Henderson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. First down, New England.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more.
And he will go all the way. Alec Pierce, touchdown New England. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play right after the catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Moving outside the pocket. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's out left and complete to Burden. And he will score! Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Madden. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here goes Sarah. Hey, what's that?
They run straight ahead with Henderson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Working out of the gun, it's May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that? Go get him, go get him. Watch switch, watch switch.
Here's May. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here goes Sarah.
Out of the gun, here's May. Out to his right. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage, before he's hustled out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football at their own 40.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Williams. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
And at this point, it's almost a surprise when they don't connect on a deep ball like that. I mean, with all the success that they've had here early in this game, the way the secondary's been torched, that could have been another one. And fortunately for them, Mike, it just winds up as an incomplete pass.
Forced out wide. Open man, that's Roma Dunze. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. A gain of 50 yards. First down, Bears.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Loveland open right side. He's got it. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. One final throw before the break. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. A return now from the 4. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. And this stop him in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Odangbo on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He'll try Going to run for it with Henderson. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
13 yards.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, kid. Hey, what's up?
They'll run. It's Henderson. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
What a big play there for New England. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's up?
Here's a toss left side for Henderson. Ooh. And he will get into the end zone. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Here's Williams now to throw. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 37. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Roll Otunze. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
42. Patriots 21. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
To second and 10.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts. There's an element of understanding offensive game plan. And then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That is hot! And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, New England. Extra point now for Borregales. It's up and through. And the Pats are able to edge a bit closer.
32. Patriots 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing on second down. Williams pushed out to his left. He's going to run it. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Burden, the man on the move. And he's got another one. Luther Burden. Touchdown Bears. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his 6th this year.
Makes the score Bears 49, Patriots 28. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 2. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's that? Crazy. Crazy. Crazy.
On play action, here's May. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, New England. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Down at the 21, a gain of 1.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And we run down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 40.
Trying to throw again. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he will score. Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
That was crazy. Crazy. Hey, what's up? 5. Hey, switch.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And this one is caught by Pierce. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 33-yard line.
Crazy.
On 2nd down, it's May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jalen Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Diddy, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
30, G.
They'll go. Here's May. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he's going to have the Pats' 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
And this is a tricky
line.
part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
9 more yards.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
1st down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Diddy was crazy, crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots are able to cut into the deficit.
Bears 56. Patriots 42.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. A throw downfield caught by Burton. And he's into the end zone yet again. Luther Burton. Touchdown, Bears. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Makes the score Bears 63. Patriots 42. Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Five. Diddy, what's up?
On 1st and 10, here's May. Flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Gun, here's May. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, and he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake. This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up
long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Moore going in motion. On second down, it's Williams. It's out left and complete to Burton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Bears first down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught. What a throw. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears are going to extend their lead.
Patriots 42. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here, sit up.
Rather start on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Kick in.
They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
36-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Crazy.
Throwing on 3rd down is made. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Crazy.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
What is up?
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
32.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. Gets the point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Pats are able to edge a bit closer.
Makes the score Bears 70, Patriots 49.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Moore going in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Forced to his right. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That is brought in. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's